Hello and welcome to today's video, which is where we're going to be looking at how you can easily avoid any potential bust-ups that you might have with your refurbishment contractor when it comes to managing your next HMO or refurbishment project. So we'll look at one very quick tip that you can do in this video next. Now, when it comes to refurbishments of any type, and HMOs are no different, it's very important to have that right relationship with your refurbishment contractor. Whether you've got one main company coming in and managing the whole kind of process from start to finish, or whether you have individual trades and you're kind of managing individually a joiner, electrician, a plumber, all those kind of individual elements. Now, one of the things that we see most often when it comes to refurbishments, and we've certainly made this kind of problem, or we've had it as a problem in the past, is when you don't tend to communicate sufficiently enough the, I suppose, end goal of what that refurbishment is going to be to the contractor, not only in the form of paperwork on day one, so making sure you have the right kind of contracts or agreements in place or schedule of works, and I'll point in this video below to another video that we've done in terms of what documents you should be having in place on that, but also really from the point of view of how that project runs. Now what I mean by that is ultimately going to visit the property, going to inspect and assist and give really a sign off for the project at key stages along its route. Even if you're using a whole of service contractor that goes out and does the whole project, you don't want to be just giving them the keys and then turning up 4 weeks, 10 weeks, 12 weeks later and fingers crossed, all goes well. What you need to be doing ideally is, if it's not yourself, if it's the letting agent or somebody else locally for you, to go out and view the project, make sure every element has gone really correctly to those individual stages. So the rip out's done right and they've not taken out the wrong cupboard or the wrong door, which we've had on many occasions on projects when it's not been a full refurb, it's just been a part refurb and they've taken out some of the wrong stuff because they got carried away on the rip out initially. So that's important to kind of go through each of the stages and really nip it in the bud if there is any issues, because ultimately if that's left, when you get further down the line, it's much harder to rectify those problems. First fix, electrics, plumbing, all that kind of stuff. If it's put in the wrong position, if the boiler's in the wrong location, if the rads are in the wrong position, if the plug sockets aren't positioned right for the bedroom furniture, all of that kind of stuff, and you only come and view it when it's fully completed, all fully finished, plastered, painted, all that kind of good stuff, it's very difficult and costly to kind of rectify those issues. So by visiting at the right stages, well, initially by having the right documents in place, and as I said, I'll give you the link to that video below this one, but essentially visiting at the right key stages of that project, that's so key and so paramount that it just removes a lot of the headaches that you will get typically with refurbishment contractors. Some people get refurbishment contractors when they miss that kind of step. So yeah, very simple to rectify. It's just about communication. It's about understanding what stage you need to go out and kind of sign off, as we said, those works at what stage of the project. So hopefully that helps. Hopefully it helps with your next refurbishment project. Any questions, please feel free to ask, and comments, obviously put them in the video below. Always happy to help. All the best. Thank you for watching this video. If you like this content and you'd like to join our free online property training course, we've got a link for it on this page. And in there we cover a range of different property strategies to help you get started, either building a long-term property portfolio or creating a cash-flowing property business. We also look at ways to increase your return on investment with any of the properties you may be considering. And we also have a couple of cheat sheets and downloadable documents in there as well. Simply click on the link to join the free training course today.